Well, still no door. I did mount it though, and it fit very well. So I still need to do a bit of body work here. Of course, this whole panel needs some work. You can see this has been welded in the past. But here's the door. Got a bunch of squiggly lines all over it. I've been working on it. It got too hot. When I was doing this the first time, the weather was just too hot, and it would set up in 3-4 minutes, and it was you couldn't work it, so I quit. But I've got probably about, I don't know, 4 swipes across that, and you can see where I've circled is where low spots are still at. So I need to put some here. These others are old spots where I filled and sanded, but I've got a couple there. I got one, it's like right in here. It's not bad, just a little high spot there. But anyway, and then I got a couple valleys down here. You can see the difference, the shade, or the difference in color. And then down here I got some dimples. Of course, all along the edge here I've got dimples, but there's another spot's a little bit low. They're not bad, just a skim. And but it's coming along. I'm making slow progress. Like I said, this hot weather doesn't agree with me, so when it's hot, I don't do anything. So I'll bring you back when I get more done. Well, we're back again. Been a while. Been busy doing a lot of different things, but yesterday and today I got busy on this door. Yeah, it's pretty good. I threw a coat of rattle can primer on it, but you can see I don't know, I've got issues here. I was afraid of this. This is a bare spot right here. Yeah, I don't know. The primer wasn't drying up good. I just set it out in the grass there to let the sun beat on it for a while, kind of get it dry. I'm going to try sanding it, but there's a few more little imperfections, but it's not bad. I got most of the dents and waviness, or just a slight spot there. But anyway, I'm sick of it. Sick of it. So we're going to move on. I'm going to do some 320 sanding of this. Hopefully this will be sandable. It said it was. This is the stuff that I used. And you know, it's a filler and sandable primer. And I had it pretty good. Problem with it was, what I should have done, and I still may have to do that if I can't get rid of this ring here, is I should have taken this Bondo, or body filler, call it Bondo. This is the stuff I bought, and I should have just stuck with this and just layered it on. I mean, I should have just smeared it all across here and covered everything and then worked it. But I kept, you know, messing with some of these high spots. And I have a tin can real bad up in here. You can see that. Yeah, that just don't get it very good, but that's all right. I'm sick of it. I'm just tired of it. So, yeah, I don't know, and I'm afraid that if I leave this go, it's going to show through in the paint. Now, I have some epoxy primer. I have not used that on it yet. That's, you know, you have to mix it, and I haven't got around to doing that. I thought I would just use the rattle can primer and just then sand it and try to find some high spots, low spots. Maybe let the primer do its thing and try to fill in some of the little areas that are imperfections. But I've moved on, and I got a mess. Everything's dust and bondo. But yeah, I like fabricating more than I do body work. This is a panel. You see I welded in a piece down here, and then this little angle thing, I welded that. The top was rusted off, so I welded it on. I don't know if we'll be able to see this or not. But this goes down in here. Get it in place, and then I'll let you see it. There we go. It's a kick panel, I guess, or whatever you want to call, for your foot, and then the floorboard goes right in here, and it goes across. You can see where it frames in there, and then it comes across the bottom here. But anyway, it was pretty rusty. I'll show you the other side. They're both pretty rusty, and you can see how bad that is on the bottom, and it's all cracked across here. But this will all need to be cut off and replaced, and yeah, I'll probably just cut this like I did the other one and take it off. But this part up here, this is where your dimmer switch goes. This is the driver's side, and so it goes like that. Well, the dimmer switch I think is here. I don't know what that hole is for, but we'll find out. But anyway, that's what we're working on right now. So I tell you, I just been fighting this. It's just hard when you don't know what you're doing. So I'm trying. I watch lots of videos, and you know, I think I got it pretty decent. But I'm just not really ready to start on the other door. And if I can get this all smoothed out, I don't know. Wait for some comments to see what you guys think about this. And I'll go from there. I don't know if epoxy will hide that or if it'll just keep coming back. But, you know, it's just, like I said, this is all bare right up in there. And then the rest of it is this filler. This is the stuff I used. And I shouldn't have used, this is just a skimmer, and I just kept using it and using it and using it. And, I mean, it's just a real thin body filler. It's a finishing putty, and I should have used that and then just come back just to kind of clean up scratches and little gouges and imperfections. But I just kept putting that stuff on, and it'll work because I'm not going any further. So anyway, that's where we're at. The old truck's still sitting here. Did do a little bit of body work down here, and well, this is a mess. I don't know, somebody whacked that good and then they welded it, and it's really a challenge. So it's gonna be filled with body filler. And then up here, same thing. It was whacked pretty good. Trying to pound it out a little bit, and you know, but it'll be a lot of body filler in that too. So want to get these areas. I'm not going to put filler in them just yet. And I've got this this rocker. You can see the ends are shot on it. So I got to get that cleaned up, and these are full of pinholes down through here. You can kind of see that. Let me see if I can get my hand behind it. I guess you can't see it. There it is. Bunch of pinholes. So we're just going to cut that. I don't know what happened there, but anyway. As I was saying, I'll get that all blasted before I start using body filler. And then, you know, we can get it in. I don't know how long that's going to take. This door, I bet I got, of course, like I said, first time, and it was a disaster to begin with. I would say I've probably got 40 hours in that. Just guesstimating, coming out an hour, 2, 3 at a time and playing with it, and you know, just crazy. So, but anyway, I've rambled enough. I've got a different mower I bought that I got wheels for. It's coming, but been messing with mowers a little bit. Got a big old lawn tractor over there that is shot, but pile of parts for the trucks right there. All need blasted. But anyway, I got the back window out. I did get that out finally. Well, that was a real challenge. So we're moving, just real slow. Anyway, thanks for watching and subscribing, and stay tuned. I'll try not to be so long. Well, here's what I came up with. You can sure see all the highs and lows. And spot right there, here's a high spot. That spot I knew was going to be high. And then you got the little lows, you know. So my question is, do you think I should just smear the whole thing with, I'm thinking with the coat of this. Just take and start at the top and just smear the whole thing with that, because I've got a lot of highs and a lot of lows, and you know, it doesn't show much at the primer. They're not that big, but you know, when you get paint on them, that's when you see them. So, but I thought I'd just let you see that after this stinking primer that I had. This stuff was junk. I don't know, it just gummed up my sandpaper, something fierce. But then I smoothed it off best as I could. I had to keep taking a wire brush and going over this to knock the little pieces that would stick to it. But then I put this on it. And oh, this is nice. That sands like the other stuff should have sanded. And I think it's just a bad can of paint. But anyway, let that sit there for today, and I will upload this video and see what you all have to say.